everybody. I'm going to go and see it at the cinema, because if I don't go and see it, then I'm not going to stop having dreams about it. So I'm racing off to go and try and see the 25 past 6 screening of it at View Cinema, just so that I can hopefully stop dreaming about some Pennywise with a red balloon under my door. But I've got to go now because I'm near the road. Bye! Hello to any horror fans that might be out there. I'm just making a cup of tea, so if you can hear any noise, that's what it is. I'm going to walk around a bit while my cup is here. Right, I'm just going to say, what my initial reaction is that there wasn't anything that was scary in the film. At least not scary for me. Obviously, there were individual things that were scary for the kids in the film. Personally, I didn't find any of the things that Pennywise changed into to be particularly scary. The face, the distorted face. Right, first of all, spoilers for anybody who hasn't been to see the film yet and who won't know what I'm talking about. Spoilers. But Tim, anybody who's watched YouTube videos who's spoiled it for themselves already. I mean, I went into it having watched a lot of YouTube videos, and thanks for the recommendation that it's a good film from my friend Richie. But Tim, the distorted face on the woman from the painting, personally, I would not find that in any way scary. However, excuse me, I've got popcorn stuck in my teeth. However, the fact that Stan rather, Eddie's was a different thing, because Eddie is a victim of his mother's Munchausen syndrome, in case you didn't figure this out. It's Eddie's mum that is the one that's really ill. She will have a condition known as Munchausen syndrome, which means that she continually makes out that Eddie is ill, and everybody else knows that the stuff that he's taking are all placebos, or gazebos as he accidentally calls them at one point, and that none of the stuff that he's taking is actually doing anything for him. But his thing is a leper, because obviously his mum has had him believe that everything, that he can get ill with everything because of her condition. So he has inhalers and pills and all sorts on him at all times, and thinks that he's going to get sick from everything. But what he sees is a leper. They do all see the clown. If you've seen the miniseries, you'll know that they do all see the clown. But they also see their own individual things as well. Beverly's, it is blood, but obviously, as there is going to be a sequel, because that's what It Chapter 1 means, Beverly's is blood because Beverly's fear appears to be growing up, and all the rumours and stuff that have been spread about her, that she basically is easy and can sleep around. So she sees blood, like a whole bathroom full of blood. And her dad is creepy. I mean, the insinuations, like, if you don't know the insinuations of what he's doing, I mean, it's pretty obvious. But it's not scary in any way. You are pulled out of it at one point by the something that's been mentioned in the double toasted review and stuff of Pennywise dancing for some reason. He's supposed to be a clown from a circus. That's what he's disguised as. He's actually an interdimensional demon that disguises himself as a clown for some reason. It is very graphic. I mean, it's not scary, but it's graphic. You get to see what happens to Georgie. Unlike in the 1990 miniseries, where you see Georgie reach into the storm drain and then that's it. You actually see what happens to him, which is probably in the book. I haven't read the book, so I couldn't tell you. It is a very good film, and thank you to my friend again for having said that he'd seen it and it's a good movie. I needed to go and see it because otherwise I would be like having dreams about it and still not having seen it. It's so Beverly's the only girl and the one that, again, spoiler warning, gets kidnapped by Pennywise after attacking her dad, and they all end up going down there because Billy Denborough realises that Pennywise has kidnapped her, and they do see what happens to all the kids that have been taken by the demon disguised as Pennywise. But obviously there's going to be a part 2, so we'll get to see all the kids grown up. Obviously we know, anybody who's read the book or seen the miniseries know that the kids all leave Derry and go on their different ways and stuff. I was disappointed by one thing. I know it's probably in the book, which I obviously haven't read, but Beverly seeming to take an interest in Bill Denborough, despite working out that it is Ben Hanscom that writes a poem to her on a postcard. I would have thought that, considering he's the one that rescues her from being like in some kind of comatose state floating, well, they pull her down and she's still like caught up in these deadlight things. I don't think that's a silly name at all, calling them deadlights, but a lot of people do. It's Ben that kisses her that wakes her up, but it's Bill who gets the final scene with her, and I know he's the leader of the Losers Club, but I personally think that Bev should have, considering she realises that he wrote that poem, should have actually got together with Ben, and it doesn't look like she's going to, so that's a disappointment for me, that she seems to be choosing Bill over Ben. And other than that, I obviously don't want to go into any more spoilers or keep thanking my friend or anything. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please leave a positive comment in the comment section, because negative comments won't get put on it anyway. One person's comments do get put on regardless, but I do counter what that person says, because I don't know why they need to say what they say some of the time. And please share on Twitter and Facebook, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you very much for your time. Bye bye.